And I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, Brandy and Sara.
Thanks, Jenny. I'm Sara Lynn Brennan with Sara Lynn Brennan Interiors, and Brandy and I got to collaborate on this project that was so amazing. I mean, we knew it was going to be good from the beginning, but seeing it at the end was just, oh my gosh, it was amazing. So this client reached out to me on Instagram and through an email, and they said they had the thought that they wanted to renovate their kitchen, and they didn't really know where to start. So I came in and I brought Brandy, and we took a look at this space as it was before, and it was very closed off. It was very dark. It just wasn't what the house deserved. So we brought in what we call a trade day, and so Brandy organized all the trades. How many trades do you think we had there?
We had, I'd say we had about 5 or 6 people in the kitchen at one time.
And when the kitchen was closed up, it did feel like there was a lot of people in the kitchen. Yes. But it was awesome because we all have our lane that we stay in terms of design and construction. So we had the electrician doing and looking at his things. We had
the architect.
The
architect was there.
Yeah. And then we had, even down to the guy who was going to take care of the trim work for us and the cabinetry and all that stuff. So we knocked that out all in one day, and then Brandy and I come back to the table and put together a plan, and we start to pull some finishes, inspiration board, we pulled together the budget, then we met with the client again to see where we were at. And so for this particular kitchen, it was a full service design, which means that they contacted us with the intention of allowing us to do the job for them all the way through. And so we kind of put together this presentation at the end of the consultation process that got us to a point where we got the green light to go ahead with the job. So I want to talk about some of the things that we did in this job, especially the materials and the finishes, because when you work with us on a full service level like that, it allows us to really customize the space for you. So I want to first talk about these cabinets that we had made. So we had everything custom created down to the style of the cabinet, down to the color of the cabinet. So Brandy, why don't you walk us through how we went about getting to that point?
We met with the cabinet maker, and he is phenomenal at the detail. And what we came down to with the island, we wanted it warm. We didn't want all white kitchen where her perimeter is white, but the island, we wanted it to be special because it was going to have this beautiful quartz piece on it. And so we worked with him on not just a stain, but a distressing to give it some character.
She even wanted it to be distressed, and he just did it exactly. I mean, this was our first run. This is our first shot at it, and we nailed it. And that's kind of what happens throughout the process, is we just really, we're good listeners, and we can kind of pull it together. So then when we did that, we got really, I guess you could say lucky, but he was just very talented at pulling out what we wanted. And we made our countertop selection. So this here was the perimeter, so it was on the outside of the kitchen, and then the island pulled those same color tones in there. It really just worked together. It was a Cambria option, amazing low maintenance piece. And then a really special part of the project was the backsplash. And this is another custom option, kind of custom, meaning that it was hand-touched and handcrafted. And so there's something we want you to learn from our experience with this, because we ordered this particular backsplash in a set of 3 colors. And so when you order it in 3 colors, you assume it'll look exactly like it looks on the board or on the sample. And with some samples, when it's man-made, then you can get that effect. But when it's coming from the earth, like granite, sometimes
travertine, marbles, things like that.
Yeah, there's those variations that you have to expect, but it's hard because you don't know what it'll look like. Do you want to tell them what happened?
So it was, like she mentioned, it was a 3-color blend, and one of the color, and it was all just different tones of white, a matte white and 2 glossy whites. Well, one of the whites came out, and it was really gray when it installed. And so when we sent pictures to Sarah, and she was like, it's a little gray, so we kind of immediately started saying, okay, well, what are our other options? And we ended up with this particular project, we ended up having to take the gray out of the backsplash and ended up with only 2 colors of the white, and it turned out beautiful.
Right, yeah.
So.
Because it kind of was giving off like a checkerboard effect.
Yeah.
We weren't looking for a pattern, we were looking for subtleties in texture, and it was creating a pattern. So the client didn't like it, we didn't love it, we made it right, and we made it beautiful in the end. So this project was just, it was amazing. And when they came home, it was done.
Yes.
It was beautiful and
It was
complete.
beautiful.
Yeah.
You couldn't help. Every time we walked in at the end, you just couldn't help but smile
Yeah.
and just see how just simple drawing, simple meetings at the very beginning, and where it all came together at the end. It was incredible.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun too.
Yep. So we took that space from bare bones to beautiful, and it really didn't take that long.
No,
you know?
no, we were within the 8-week turnaround, so it was really good.
And I call Brandy the scheduling ninja, because she just knows when things are good. She predicts the future. She knows when it's going to happen before it happens, and she's always right on. So she kept us on schedule. The trades were great. Everybody was great. The process was amazing. So if that's something that you're looking to do, let us know. Give me a call, and we'll start you down the path for that. And Tile Collect, Brandy's always here at Tile Collection if you want to come in and visit her or any of the other talented designers here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. See you guys.